as Wrigley Field will host the Under Armour All-America Baseball game coming up this Saturday afternoon. Cal, welcome to Wrigley.
Oh, thanks. I was just looking at it saying this is really, really a beautiful field. I got to play in the All-Star game here in 1990, but that was my only chance to actually see it. It's just a gorgeous place.
It really is. Yeah, the Orioles did not come here before you retired. But that is the one great thing about interleague play, is that guys who spend their whole career in one league get to enjoy.
Well, I always thought I had I played in a number of All-Star games. I had a chance, if you picked the right year to be in the All-Star game, to see a National League venue. And then the interleague play happened, and a lot of American League ball players got a chance to see National League venues.
Ross Detweiler leading off for the Nationals here in the third inning. So that'll be fun. It's the second time in a row Wrigley Field has hosted this game coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, we've been involved I think the last 3 years, and this year I'll know one of the players pretty well. It's my own boy. Normally I have to be introduced to him, and we work with him. Brother Billy and I work with him and kind of give them some big league routines in the batting cages and those sorts of things.
This will be Starlin Castro behind second.
You guys got a pretty good shortstop here.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad.
We're going to ask you about him here in a second, but how about the opportunity for these youngsters to play at Wrigley Field?
Well, I was talking to them a little bit today. I don't know if they fully understand. They know it's a big league ballpark, but stretching them back to the history of baseball all the way back, and kind of that feeling that you had. If you think back to the '99 All-Star game when it was in Fenway and they had the All-Century team and all those players standing out there, you realized the generations of players that had played in Fenway. And this ballpark has as rich of a history. And I think the players will value it more when they start to learn more about the history of baseball.
Game will be at 1:05 on Saturday afternoon, and make sure you come on out and check out some future stars.
Well, they got guys that are going to hit 95 on the radar gun, and they got guys that can reach straightaway center too. I've seen them play. These are the best juniors or coming seniors in the country. So it's a talented group of young kids.
So Billy's going to be a manager, and Larry Boa, correct?
Yeah, they're both. They don't like each other a lot, so. No, they love each other, and they both guys are good for the kids. And Billy's a card. You know Billy pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
He's managing the team that my son's on, so I'm kind of glad that Uncle Billy is
Uncle Billy.
as
How
Ryan,
about that?
as Ryan would call him, is managing him. He's all happy.
1-2 to Ankiel is outside.
You
2
think
and
Billy
2.
and Larry Boa.
Didn't this guy used to be a pitcher?
Yeah, he did. As a matter of fact, yeah.
Back when I used to play, he abused me so bad in spring training, made me want to quit.
I was just going to say, what are the odds that Billy and Larry Boa both go 9 innings without getting ejected?
I think Billy's planning on getting injected just so he can go to dinner early.
Well, there have been a lot of high school games here at Wrigley Field. In 1920, Lou Gehrig hit a home run here that landed on Sheffield.
As a high schooler?
Yes.
That's a little bit before my time. How about yours,
Yeah,
Bob?
I couldn't get tickets that day.
Ankiel swings and misses, 2 down.
I think we do have to remind the kids that that field out there is not padded. That wall out there, it might look really nice with the green ivy on it, but it's not padded. They're used to running into fences and not worrying about things, so that wall's not going to move.
Yeah, the Bricks are undefeated.
Some ticket information. Josh Vitters at one time participated in this game, and we have Cal in the booth. We have to make a Lou Gehrig reference, of course. And Cal, how much have you watched Starlin Castro?
I haven't got a chance to watch him a whole lot. I know Troy Tulowitzki at the All-Star game in Phoenix said you ought to take more time to watch this kid. He's coming, as you can see in the first inning. I said, okay, you made a bad judgment on how you played that ball in second. That's going to come with experience. Take a step back, maybe backhand it, but get yourself in a good position to make a good, strong throw. But you see the tools, you see all the great plays he makes. It's just a matter of putting it all together and being consistent. He's a pretty darn good hitter, too.
I asked him when he got back from the All-Star game, who did you meet that you were in awe of? And he said, Cal Ripken.
Well, I was being hidden in the dugout because I guess it was a secret that I was throwing out the first pitch for the home run derby. I didn't know that was an honor. But you know, 10 years ago, I was in the All-Star game and was elected the MVP because I hit a home run. 20 years ago, I won the home run derby, so it seemed like it was appropriate for me to go throw out the first pitch. But it is really cool being in the National League dugout as all the players come out. Yeah. I'm a big guy for the position of shortstop, but I'm still fascinated being around all the guys. You watch them on TV and you go, I had no idea this guy was that big, or this guy was that strong, or that guy looked that way.
Tulowitzki he's
put together, isn't he?
Yeah.
And then you got to think about it. I always thought I had some protection. I was 225 when people would come into me at second base. And when you're taking a second baseman out, usually you thought of the little guys, and it was easy to flip them. When you come into Troy, he's going to put a hurting on you if you put your arm up.
Another 0-2 is way inside. Well, if you had 20 seconds for a 21-year-old shortstop to say, this is what you can look forward to as your career goes on, what would you say?
Well, I mean, my dad used to always say we try to put 40-year-old heads on 20-year-old bodies, and it doesn't work. You got to experience things. You got to go through. Don't be so hard on yourself. Just you know, start to learn from your mistakes because you're going to make them. I made 32 errors in my rookie season in rookie ball, and then I also, you know, not too long after, made 3 errors the whole season. So once you start to get it, once you start to figure it all out, it's going to happen at its own timetable. Don't force it. Just be yourself. Have fun.
Espinoza with a fly to deep right. Reed Johnson with a beat on it. He will make the catch. Hall of Famer Cal Ripken, thanks for stopping by. Looking forward to the big high school game coming up this weekend.